Yo, what's poppin', people? It's Dante. I'm currently along the Schuylkill River here in Philadelphia, currently walking along the icy boardwalk. I have with me the Fujifilm Instax Mini Evo digital sort of hybrid system here, which is an interesting camera that I like to use sometimes. Haven't taken out in a while, was recently inspired to do so. And so, yeah, here we are. Thinking today about the joy of photography, right? Where photography brings me endless joy, right? There's this thing that happens when you're photographing and you're walking and you're moving your physical body, where you sort of exist only in the now, right? The past, the future, these things aren't of our concern when we're photographing, right? It really does become this sort of Zen-like meditative process. And you know, the blissful feeling of making photographs, when you understand the connection between both nature and human behavior, and you recognize when to press the shutter at those fleeting, decisive moments. I mean, there really is something to be said about this. It feels like a superpower, and yeah, it's something that I find to bring me ultimate joy and happiness in life, where in the morning I wake up with my eyes wide open, merely curious about what's out there, right? I'm curious, I'm asking questions, I'm waking up wondering with this sort of childlike sense of wonder, right? That's hard to achieve in this sort of world nowadays, maybe, you know, to use our imagination, creativity, these things. And so really the power of photography lies in the fact that it can promote endless curiosity. So waking up in the morning with curiosity, I mean, it simply fuels my lust for life, right? Where photography gives my life meaning, right? It can give you deeper meaning too, and I want to spread that joy with others. And so, you know, not taking it so seriously, right? Don't get bogged down by camera gear, don't get bogged down by projects and concepts and ideas, but to simply go out there and enjoy the day. Good morning. And so, yeah, I just decided to take this camera out with me today for whatever reason. He's a little bit too positioned to the right. If he was in the center, I would be able to get the more minimalist composition, right? For what is photography but merely understanding where to position yourself in the camera and when to press the shutter, right? There's this sort of visual harmony that exists within a successful composition that's honestly difficult to achieve, but through practice, through repetition, and through going out there each day, you can actually hone in on this connection between you and life itself, through studying the street and watching the movement of the feet and sort of paying attention and sort of anticipating things. Wow, the snow just fell from above. Yeah, this is my ultimate passion in life, and I think that, yeah, just like a simple goal to consider is, you know, like this stream, right? This stream ever flowing. Perhaps considering the photographs this way, as a stream of becoming, where it's always on to the next one, right? Not getting bogged down by perfectionism, where imperfection is perfection, honestly. And yeah, just striving to make new pictures, to make more pictures, you know, where we're not getting caught up with the photos we made yesterday, but which photos we can make today. And I think that there's ultimately endless possibilities, and within everything in life there's a decisive moment, there's something there, there's some wondrous sense you get when you have a camera in hand. And it's just a nice thought, you know. The goal is to make more pictures until the day that you die, literally. Also, maybe I can make a photo here. I want to really make one when I get up there to the bridge, but maybe this one's good. From back here, maybe I can get the boardwalk. You know what? Maybe a horizontal frame. So there's actually a shutter here as well. I'll make a horizontal frame. Let's see. So what's kind of fun about this camera is you decide after the fact if you want to print it. So I made a photo here, and there's this lever, and I pull it, and this will allow the picture to pop out. You know, it's like this digital hybrid Instax camera, which is just super fun. And you know what, the gift of photography is another notion that I consider, right? Where the gift of giving a print to somebody is something so special. Where when I first traveled to Jerusalem to study abroad there, and I was traversing new lands, you know, making photos in different places where there was a language barrier, right? You know, the photograph itself transcends language barriers, similarly to music and dance. And, you know, when I would enter a new space, when I would meet a new person, I would oftentimes gift these sort of Instax prints to strangers. And this would allow me, you know, like a key, right? Treating the camera like a key or a passport, you know, to travel to new places, to unlock new doors, where really in life there seems like there's infinite possibilities, and using photography as a way to achieve this, to meet new people, to engage in life through conversation, through social interaction. These memories, these moments, they become very fulfilling. And the gift of photography and the sort of way in which the photographs transcend language barriers, I believe, is beautiful. And so a big suggestion, if traveling to a new place, just get a Instax camera. It doesn't have to be this one, just any little Instax camera, and when you meet people, yeah, you can gift them photos, and I think that's kind of just a nice thing. Yeah, I don't know. It's practical. It's like how to photograph in new places. Yeah, just engage with others and use photography as a way to do so. So let's see, from this angle, can I get a shot? Ooh, the railroad here is kind of nice. Maybe just photograph this railroad actually. I like the animation when it pops up. The other thing with this camera is it gives you a bunch of different like dials and knobs to play with. Like you can do like a mirror effect, a double exposure, sort of half frame, different filters and stuff. It's kind of fun, and I like that. Where photography is merely just fun, right? This is pretty dangerous. This is way too slippery to be walking on. It's just like pure ice. I'll walk on the side. But yeah, photography is merely just fun. And because of that, it keeps me outside, it keeps me walking more, and it keeps me engaged with life, right? To give your life more meaning is perhaps the ultimate goal. Through the medium of photography, it's a very unique experience, unlike any other medium of art actually, where it's a visual game and a physical pleasure through moving your body through the world and recognizing the harmony that exists in life, where it takes a sharp visual acuity to put order to the chaos. And street photography specifically, while it's easy and accessible, is very difficult. But that's what makes it so enticing to continuously make photographs. It's just a special thing that I hope to share with others, right? Like, I don't want to just hoard my photos for myself. I want to share them and share my world with others. And yes, so photography is just the ultimate joy, and I believe the greatest medium for you can sort of make these instant sketches and draw upon the world as the canvas. Hey, look at the little car driving by. So yeah, here we are at the South Street Bridge, Philadelphia. The joy of photography and the Instax. Of course, I always carry my Ricoh GR3 and make photos with this every day. And wow, this is actually a really beautiful spot. I thought of this actually. So like I prepared a little bit for this walk because I initially, you know, oh, here comes a single subject too. Let's get this shot here. Snap Focus Infinity AV Mode F8. I'm gonna try to get this guy running. Maybe a vertical actually would be better. Yeah. So a little bit of preparation doesn't hurt too. I mean, I usually just go out and just follow my intuition, but you know, I usually walk the other way, and I walked there yesterday to the art museum, but today was thinking of this bridge, this boardwalk, as it's covered in snow. And there's something beautiful about that, just observing the changes of the seasons, the changes of the weather patterns and stuff. And so yeah, just knowing that this would be covered in snow and just fueling my curiosity, you know, what will reality manifest to be in a photograph? Like, that's the ultimate question that keeps me coming outside. And I'm just curious about what reality will manifest as I look towards the skyline here on this snowy day, right? Where every day you can walk this, like you can walk the same lane every single day and still find something to uplift in a photograph. No matter how mundane or boring it may seem, there's always nuances and changes within the scene. I really believe in this idea, and so yeah, I'll make an Instax photo. Oh, you know what? I ran out of film. No worries, I'm the film master. Master of film photography here. You gotta have big pockets. Big pockets are critical. Don't litter. Put the trash in your pockets. Get big pockets, people. Alright, so there's a little yellow notch. There's a little yellow dot. You line up the yellow notch with the little yellow dot, and then you put it in the right spot. But I'm clearly incapable. My hands are freaking frozen. And then it just pops one out. I don't know why I don't have my gloves on right now. Alright. Oh, I missed while I was doing that. This is why film sucks, by the way. Because when you're reloading the film, you always miss the moment. And it's like, now there's people walking this way, and I want to get the people walking. I think that's the ultimate thing to get in this photo. Like, you could have, you know, the absence of people within photographs still be striking and powerful, but there's something about the human element that I'm intrigued by always. And these people, they're walking by with their two dogs. I mean, you just gotta wait till they're lined up in the middle. And so the train's passing by. Let's see if I can just put this camera over here. Actually, I don't want it to drop, but there's the there's the train. When to know to do a horizontal or vertical? Just do both. So, photography gives me joy, this feeling of bliss. I can create my own world. Treat each day anew. Go out there with endless curiosity and find beautiful views. Here's a little film thing. Are you supposed to do this?